What's up, Namikaze clan? It's the legend, the leader himself, Kato Namikaze, coming at you guys with another video. And today's video is What If Cell Was Reincarnated? Parto dos. Part 2. You know what I'm saying? I know I took a very long time to make this, and once again, I apologize. But as said, now that the sequel's out, I hope you guys will be able to enjoy this video. Please make sure to drop a like. Of course, if you like the video or you like what you hear or see, make sure to subscribe to the channel because, you know, we need all the energy in the world. Oh my goodness. Okay, continuing. Make sure to drop a comment if you have any suggestions, maybe a little bit of support. And in case you don't agree with how the story is progressing, comment down below and, you know, tell me why. Because in general, that could be some important advice to fix up the next part. And so with that being said, everyone, play my shit! On the last time of What If Cell Was Reincarnated, Celos had just presented his newly unlocked Super Saiyan transformation. Unlike normal cases, he had actually unlocked Super Saiyan Grade 2. So after beating a Super Saiyan Trunks and Goten with them teaming up, he advanced to the finals. And of course he defeated, you know, Hercule, One Punch Man all over again. And where he claimed the prize of money. But as we all know, this isn't the end for him. So let's get right back to the current story. So as said before, Celos did win and got the prize money, but above all, he has now pissed off Vegeta. Oh my goodness, that is scary. As Vegeta stood there as his son was defeated in his match along with Goten, and both went Super Saiyan, he was losing his absolute shit once he saw that non-Saiyan wannabe turned Super Saiyan, and not only that, but Grade 2. Something not even Goten and Trunks have unlocked. Vegeta was thinking to himself, and this is what was going on in his head. How the hell can a non-Super Saiyan turn Super Saiyan? It makes no damn sense. I swear if I get my hands on that kid, and this is where his thoughts was cut short as Goku told Vegeta that Gohan's little girlfriend is next. Vegeta of course responded to Goku to get his hands off of him and that he doesn't care to see a weakling's battle. Now to Celos' point of view. As he skipped his way to the seats all happy were his two older siblings Kai and Suzy. And as he closed in, he jumped on them, hugging them with such joy, and they would have to be villains not to hug him back, like deadass. This man is like on cloud 9. You would have to be a villain not to, you know, show that support, you know, that love. Hug him up, you know what I'm saying? They cheered for his victory. But this is where Jack spoke up. As much as he hated being a party pooper, he had to ask his baby brother this question. Celos, what was that power? Celos did not know how to reply to this, because he didn't even know what the power was. And then those kids, Goten and Trunks, was it? They were also able to use the same powers as himself, just a weaker version. Celos speaks up and replies to his older brother. Let's not talk about it for now, you know what I'm saying? This answer didn't calm his brother in the least. Alright, he was worried. This just worried him even more, as he found himself blaming his own incompetence. The thoughts he was thinking of were quite extreme to say the least, as what he was thinking is the following. What if my brother was experimented and now he's like the Winter Soldier? Or what if he was made? What if he made a deal with someone and not to talk about it or he'll be killed? These are the thoughts that ran through his brother's mind. But now back to Celos. Celos really wanted to question those kids on what kind of power they possessed, because he as well as possessed it. His chance came in the form of a knock on the door, and as Celos' older brother went to go check who it was a surprise in the form of Gohan. Originally, Gohan was interested in what kind of person Cell's reincarnation is, because, you know, he asked for it. But this curiosity spiked when he saw him turning Super Saiyan. When the door opened, Kai is immediately on guard because this was the older brother of one of the kids Celos defeated. So he thought he might be here for revenge. But contrast to what he is thinking, Gohan actually thanked both both of them, mainly Celos, because those two needed some humility to give them maturity, alright? Kai, right off the bat, was already confused. Now Celos' older sister Susie stepped in and asked, "So, what do you want? We both know you didn't come here just to say thank you." Gohan smiles, and while scratching his head, he tries to say as professionally as possible, "Your brother doesn't know what power he used, correct?" Now Susie was caught off guard, and Kai's emotions were getting played like Mario Kart. Now Cello speaks up, saying, "So you can tell me what I want to know, but what is it? What is it for you? What is it in for you?" Pretty much what he's gonna get. Sorry everyone, I am very bad at explaining this. Please, I apologize. Continuing though, Gohan replies to this saying, "I would be giving reassurance." Now this caught everyone off guard. But Gohan continued and then said, "Well, if you want to talk, I'll be waiting for you with my group. You can come over whenever you want, but you better hurry. Oh, and by the way, my name is Gohan, alright?" Celos actually formed some sort of a smile, not just to the probability of his answers finally being just his questions finally being answered, but this strange warmth he feels was actually being around this guy named Gohan with the Z Fighters. Gohan had just returned to the group, and just as Goku was going to ask where he was, he sees Celos right behind him. Right behind him, Gohan following him. Goku may not be a genius per se, but he can piece together what's going on. And so eventually, after I'd say 10 minutes, Celos does go up to the group, and specifically Gohan. Gohan tells his father Goku to give him a minute. He'll be right back. Goku would probably say to talk right here, but Vegeta has been he's been having veins popping out of his head ever since Celos showed up. I mean, heck, for Vegeta, even the mere sight of this kid pisses him off extremely. So Gohan takes Celos and goes into the hallway, and as he starts to talk to Celos, he explains what or who he is, or technically what he was and what the power he was using, along with what and who Gohan himself is. Now, to say the least, but this was a lot for a child such as Celos, alright? Even for him, this was a lot to handle, and so his knees even gave up and he fell to the ground shaking. So I'm Cell, or was Cell, that evil bastard Cell, the man who killed thousands of innocent people for fun. That's why Gohan was so cautious. I bet that he thought I was evil. He would have killed me if I was like my past self. Now Gohan going back to Gohan, he says, "By the way, even if you were evil, I would have preferred to change you and not fight you. I'm tired of fighting, alright?" It was at this moment they both heard the crowd screaming in fear. Gohan went to sense Videl's chi, or pretty much ki, but that's when he noticed that Videl was in trouble. So he rushed outside. To his utter horror, he saw the girl he liked, or loved to say, being beaten senselessly and brutally with no sign of stopping. Gohan immediately powered up to Super Saiyan in a fury of emotions, and as Goku and Piccolo are trying to calm him down, all they see is a yellow blur past them as Celo kicks Spokovich into a wall as he yells out, "What the hell are you waiting for? Stop the match and help her!" As confused Videl was, she decided it was best and ended up passing out right then and there. As Spokovich gets out the rubble, he noticed his jaw was actually dislocated. But as much as he wanted to beat this brat senselessly, he is told against it by his partner, Yamu. Alright? He said just to take the win and that he can have the brat later. But after this, events played out as usual, from Gohan giving the sense of being to Videl, to him powering up and giving up energy. Nothing really changes until Goten and Trunks leave the tournament to follow everyone else. This is where Celos tells his siblings that to leave and tells his siblings that left earlier to the hotel that he'll come late as he wants to do a few more things. When following the duo, he gets spotted at first. They didn't like him, but they did agree that he can follow, seeing how they can use all the extra strength. Once they run into Majin Vegeta, it's not pretty to say the least. as just like in the original, Trunks and Goten gets knocked out, but since Celos had extra time to prepare himself, Vegeta couldn't really get him. And though Vegeta disliked this kid, he gives him props for his spirit. Vegeta tells him to go with Piccolo and evacuate, okay? Celos thought, though hesitant, follows the order since heck, those kids gave him a hard time. He literally had to power up to Super Saiyan Grade 2, yet this guy was able to knock him out in one hit, so he knows he'll be killed if he retaliates. As said though, Piccolo still takes the kids and runaways, just like before Vegeta commits self-destruction. But as said everyone, what will happen to Celos? What will occur? Well, this is where I'll end the story for now, but if you want this to continue, make sure this series is not dead. And so I'm just hoping that you guys can reach the like goal I am going to place, which is 15 likes. And to be fair, I mean, if y'all did on the last part you guys manhandled the like goal, so I'm pretty sure you guys can do this. But before you guys leave, make sure to subscribe, of course like, and comment down below any suggestions, advice, or even structured critique. And one last thing everyone, I've seen that majority of people that are watching my videos are not subscribed. If you are not subscribed, hurry up and subscribe. What the hell are you waiting for? Like, come on bro, like what in the world? And with that being said everyone, peace.